Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Redskins. With that, let's get on up to FedEx Field near Washington. Standing by for the call of this one, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action.
Here we go, Sam.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 20-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Here we go, Sam. Check. You can know it. Hey, let's get that one.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, he'll have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Toward the pylon, caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jermaine Gresham, his third touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field. And a pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Cousins from the gun on third. And Gaines got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening...
The offense is in the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 situation at the 15-yard line. A first down throw for Cousins. And it's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Ted Ginn, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
All drives...
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. On third down, Cousins. And able to find Garcon. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt.
Check. Watch 54. Oh, you got deep?
Here's Cousins. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Here we go, D.
Cousins. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. John Simon just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be 4th down.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A dozen. So not much left here before we reach halftime as the offense is out there now hoping to put together a scoring drive before they head to the locker room. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and break.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Cousins. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are...
Now 49er pressure, and they get it. It's blocked. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Okay, the field goal unit out on the field as they look to get 3 points here in the waning moments of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7.
The second half. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's got Fitzgerald. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down. Now it's all to Waller. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Now they'll let Olawale have a crack at it. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. 3rd and goal for Cousins. Got a man here, and it's Garcon. Touchdown. Touchdown, Washington. Pierre Garçon, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 28.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter.
A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second-half lead? Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first...
Well, this one's getting good now. Fourth quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge third down stop.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 13 yards there and a Niner. Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line.
Here I come.
Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. The shotgun, here's Darnold. That's complete, right around the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Darnold now to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jeremy Sprinkle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the ball.
Now, this offense definitely needs points here to get back in this football game. They can start to chip away right now.
54 Mike. Right here, right here.
Cousins on first down. It's brought in by Harris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Throwing, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season. To try again after the sack. Cousins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for San Francisco, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they...
Hey everybody, it's the Coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Minnesota Vikings. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call...
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming.
Hey, good. 180. 54. And we're pretty quiet.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Mayfield to throw it. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? To throw is Cousins. Well, this is caught by Ginn. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Ted Ginn. His second touchdown on the season as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it.
A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Got a man here, and it's Garcon. Touchdown, Washington. Pierre Garcon. So it's third down, ball inside the red zone, and his defense looking to get the stop they need.
They can't hang with us.
Off the draw, here's Michel. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
180. Check.
Play fake, Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it. This is Michel. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
And he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. A third field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. Mayfield. Then he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive, but 3. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. They go play action. Cousins. He finds an opening past the 40. It's caught by Garcon. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Cousins to throw it. He gets this one to Garcon. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Cousins now. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Cousins now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now Cousins gets this one to Juszczyk. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Throwing is Cousins. Got a man here, and it's Garcon. Touchdown, Washington. Pierre Garcon with his 2nd touch. Time to get back into the action. We've got a red zone alert. 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll run it with Olawale. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Now, how about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case, they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jameis Olawale hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull. It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Cousins on 3rd and 2. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really...
So frustrating.
Switch up.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Jameis Olawale with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on fourth down. Fourth down, Mayfield. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Washington, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare.
The bell is tolling. It's the coach. This is NFL football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll get a look at Le'Veon Bell, fresh off a 100-yard performance a week ago, as it'll be the Washington Redskins taking on the Buffalo Bills. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. They'll turn to the power game and Olawale. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be... Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. They run with Olawale. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move. And now a carry here for their fullback. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Cousins. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Caught left side, Garcon. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11th. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense. Well, let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line.
Let's go, D.
Watson on 1st down. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Corey Davis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis?
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get... So time growing short here in this first half as they try to get some momentum heading into the lockers. First down, here's Cousins. Throwing left side, it's complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty, and he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving.
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. Cousins now from the 50. He'll buy some time right. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14. From the red zone now, Cousins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Ted Ginn, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
A lot of people might call this back.
This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone? And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll go with a big back. This is Olawale. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They've been so good on 3rd down. And he'll take this this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jameis Olawale with touchdown number 12 on the year as his guys are able to regain the... A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone? On first down, Watson. He's got his man. It's Curse. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Again, it's Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Curse, and it's 3rd and short. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 4th touchdown. Well, this one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge 3rd down stop. On 3rd down, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, that was just...
4th quarter, tie game, 4th down. And this defense looking for a stop.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused. And time winding down here in this 4th quarter. This is a crucial spot. Let's see what the offense can do.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
From the 44, Cousins again has it complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Redskins have the 1st down on a pickup of 18. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The throw right sideline here is complete.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jameis Olawale with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a 1-score, 7-point lead. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Watson picked by his former teammate Kareem. Another shot now for Olawale.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll run it. It's O'Reilly. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. On the carry, here's O'Reilly. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on it. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Here we go on fourth. Watson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Can Zeke deke again? It's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Ezekiel Elliott, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Washington Redskins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action here on...
The scoreboard says goose eggs right now, but we might be changing that momentarily. The offense with the football in the red zone.
Squeeze, double. We got tight left.
Now a carry for the big fella. This is Jameis Olawale. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Olawale. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Good work, boy. Let's go.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Jameis Olawale, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10, ball at the 19. They go play action. Rivers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dylan Cole. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there.
A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19. To throw, Rivers. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
Holding offense.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Dante Pettis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
50 hot, 180, 57 to Mike. Got you, I got you, son. I got you.
To the air again, it's Cousins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. They are in an interception mood on defense. Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone.
Red.
10th carry now for Elliott. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force them into a field goal attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they take the lead here now at 10 to 6. Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. Rivers to throw it. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
You better break it. Switch it.
Here's Rivers. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season Going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give the Redskins 13 there. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. Gets this one to use check. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Pierre Garçon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. On third down, Rivers. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
That white 90. Hey, Brown 80. Get that ball. Get that ball.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Elliott. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are going to retake. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. Play fake. Cousins. He'll let it fly in the direction again. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Ted Ginn, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins... So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because a touchdown, and they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim one-score lead. Throwing, Rivers. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they're going to take over right there at the... Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On the carry, it's Olawale. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Single.
Rivers now after the fumble recovery. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Rivers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down. Obviously a big 1st down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Well, that simply...
Now they'll give it to the fullback, Olawale. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. One last shot now for Rivers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Redskins, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get to stay home again.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Washington Redskins. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and
This offense trying to get it in the end zone from the red zone, but right now their focus, a third down situation with 1 yard to go to get the first.
Check 53's mine. I smell 50.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jameis Olawale with his 16th touchdown of the year as they have taken the lead. Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the... Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Cousins now from the 50. Going right side here, and that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground. This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? First and 10 in the red zone. To throw, Cousins. Throw left side, complete. That's Sherman. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jameis. This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. First and goal in the red zone. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Jameis Olawale on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially...
Time to jump back in. Opening drive, third quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, first and 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Now it's Olawale. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jameis Olawale taking it in. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy. So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Now Cousins, a bullet throw, but incomplete. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter.
Check three.
Fourth down, Winston. This is caught by Jackson. The 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Deshaun Jackson scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the... Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Taco Charlton with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles? No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Winston to throw for it on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. A look at the running back, the man out of the... Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jameis Olawale with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's a field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. It's a 2-score game in the fourth quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs the football. And this will be recovered by the Redskins, and that should just about do it. They do. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Washington, they just keep on rolling.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Carolina Panthers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff is right around the corner. And standing by to call the action,
Possession of the football with the Washington Redskins. And the first drive of the game coming up. A first down throw for Cousins. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. They keep it on the ground. It's Olawale again. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. He's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He gets this one to Garçon. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. And even 40 yards. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Jameis Olawale, his 21st touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Let's jump back into the action with this defense up against a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Now it's Jackson. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Okay, the field goal unit out on the field as they look to get 3 points here in the waning moments of this first half. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus?
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. Throwing is Cousins. Flushed out right. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least... So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So put another... This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Off the play fake, Cousins. And that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal.
All right, G, let's switch.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jameis Olawale. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Fourth quarter, 6-point game. The kicking team is the one that trails by 6, so they need to recover this football. And this is going to be now a loose football. The ball comes out.
We play to win. Let's go.
So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on.
Hey everybody, it's the Coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Green Bay Packers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19.
Hey, down. 180. 59. Check.
Carr now on 1st down. It's complete to Diggs. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
A 31-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance. Time to jump into the action, and we have a red zone alert as this defense looks to stop a 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Now a draw play for Gore. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Michael Bannon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
With the score, Packers 3, Redskins nothing.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Carr. They go with a screen to Gore. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
And it's caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
A 19-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
Come on.
They'll run it with Olawale. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Let's go, boys.
8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert. A 3rd and 4 situation coming up inside the red zone as this defense looks to halt the drive right here.
To Hunt. 180. 52. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Cousins to throw it. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kyler Fackrell has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
You know, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays,
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Throwing his car on third down. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Not today, you are. Not today.
To throw on third down. Caught. It's Wilson. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than...
So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Redskins defense... On play action, Cousins being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Cousins. And Gim's got it. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins completes it to Fitzgerald. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. It's caught by Garcon. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Again, it's Cousins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Larry Fitzgerald in the final seconds of the first half. And the Reds... Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Now Cousins. This is caught by Gill. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27. As we drop you into the action, it's second down, 2nd and 5 inside the red zone. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Pierre Garçon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go.
I'm here all day.
On 3rd down, Carr. And he's able to find Diggs. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 15-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it. On 1st down, it's Gore. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Ryan Kerrigan make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. It's complete. It's Gore. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he?
All right, time winding down. This is going to be a huge drive. Let's see what the offense can do back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 2nd and 15 now. Cousins. And the pressure gets to him again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back, and they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Now Cousins, he's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch? You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. To throw his Carr. Complete. It's Henry.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To throw again on second down. Carr toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Cousins. He gets this one to Garcon. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Cousins. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And able to find Garcon. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Cousins to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. Past the 20. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And they take a knee. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler, Gostkowski. And his kick is good. Despite the rainstorm, a good snap, a good hold, and the kick went through. And they'll be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as the Redskins have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Washington, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner is standing by to call the action.
Let's see if the defense is up to a tough task. Ball inside the red zone. 3rd down and 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity. Strong opening drive, and they're not. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Jameis Olawale with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Redskins have taken a first quarter lead. And they just powered it in right now. We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. On 1st down, Breeze. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Breeze. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the 2nd quarter.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Out of his end zone, Cousins. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Cousins trying to get his guys up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins, complete to the right. This is Garcon. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Washington. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Harris now to return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position. second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. From the gun on third down, Breeze. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big pickup there for the... On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will do it. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. On play action, Cousins. And Gibbs got it. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Time to hop in as this defense will need to make a red zone stop, starting with this 2nd and 4. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch him by surprise.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter.
Watch the pass.
They'll turn to the power game at Olawale. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Time to get back into the action. A red zone alert here. 1st and goal at around the 8-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space.
And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Ted Ginn, his 5th touchdown now. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. Now Breeze. And able to find Dorsett. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Philip Dorsett with a lucky number 13 touchdowns. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. They run with Olawale. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It'll go as a gain of 6. A red zone alert. Let's jump back in here. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
1st down. Here's Cousins. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, his second touchdown on the season, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. All right, it's time for this big O-line and the playmakers to take control of this game as we get down toward the end. They'll try and run with their fullback. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. To throw again on second down. Cousins completes it to Fitzgerald. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now Cousins rolling to his right. Again has it complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Now a carry here for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now Cousins. And he finds Fitzgerald. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
I'm coming.
Another shot now for Olawale. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run it. It's Olawale. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On the carry, here's Olawale. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
I'm going to hit you all day.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on fourth down.
Mike.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler, Gostkowski. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Redskins, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Redskins as we say so long from FedEx Field.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey.
Throwing on third. Goff. He's got Thompson here, complete. Well, let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. A quick throw there out to Williams. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Goff. He's got it complete to Thompson. A gain of 4 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Bailey's kick is good. And that'll make it 6-0 here. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation?
Watch the run. Watch the run.
On 3rd down, Griffin. And this is going to be incomplete. Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. These kickers now. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
3 bucks.
To throw on 3rd down, Griffin. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. Gostkowski's kick is good. And that trims the lead to 3. It's 9-6 now. Nope. A long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the 2nd quarter.
Here we go.
Stepping up, he He's going to keep it. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Clock running as the Redskins try to hurry up. To throw on 2nd and 6. Griffin completes it to Hardman. A gain there of 21 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Griffin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Washington. They juked him. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out.
Right there, 54 Mike. All day, all day.
From midfield now, here's Griffin. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll go as a pickup of 14. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Go.
On 3rd down, Griffin escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A good decision in the end to pull it. Time to jump back in. Opening drive, 3rd quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. Here's Olawale. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. Goff now looks to throw to Thompson on the screen. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. But just 4 yards on the pickup. This defense now trying desperately to hold on to this 4th quarter lead, but to do it, they've got to keep this offense out of the end zone. Now Goff, and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Luke Wilson. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go.
Let him know, let him know.
On third down, Cousins. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least... The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. Third and short yardage, Cousins. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a...
Check, walk 54, walk 54.
Cousins to throw it. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal.
Oh, yeah!
They come out here in the eye. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? They'll go with a big back. This is Olawale. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Jameis. So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because a touchdown, and they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim one-score lead.
Defense.
So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Well, look to throw, and a completion to Wilson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Johnson. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jameis Olawale, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Washington, they continue to...
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Dallas Cowboys. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden.
A field goal from here is 60+, so the offense stays out there. They're going on 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense. And now early on in this one, we get our first look at this offense.
90 Wolf. I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you down.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Schaub. And his throw here's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now Schaub. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give the Redskins 13 there and a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Schaub. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Schaub now 6 of 10 in this 1st half. He's got his guys a 1st down here. He'll drop to throw. Gets this one to use check. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports.
Let's go. 8, read. Here we go, D. Ready?
Back to throw now on first down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking to throw again on second down. Shum, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Kyle Juszczyk, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. Well, let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And that's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he's got it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. He'll get it up the middle, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Saquon Barkley, his 9th. Now can this offense muster a late 2nd quarter drive to break our tie? Let's see. They'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 2nd and 10, Shaw completes it to Fitzgerald. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds Fitzgerald. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Clock running as the Redskins try to hurry up. Throwing again on 2nd down. Shaw completes it to Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 7 yards there and a first down. A cool little accomplishment for him passing the football. 25,000 yards. He just surpassed that for his career.
When he was a little guy in the backyard just throwing it around probably with his dad, he thought about playing in the NFL. He dreamed of it. But to put up these kind of numbers while doing so, that's got to be kind of cool for him. He'll enjoy the heck out of thinking about that when this one is over.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10. this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And Gibbs got it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Let's go.
A big 30-yard play on third.
Ready, break. Hey, Haywood. He's crossing. He's checking.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Ready. 50 seconds. Here we go.
Second and 5 now. Shaw. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
He may try and run for this. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside.
Ready, set. 58 for Mike. Yo. Set, go.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Gardner Minshew with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Redskins have taken the lead. That touch. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter?
Watch tight ends watch.
Cousins now from the 50. Again has it complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Come on, man.
And they pick up 25. So this offense looking at a 2nd and 4. The football inside the red zone. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately.
Ready? 18, Gator. Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run. Be Griffin.
On 2nd down and 4, Minshew. Caught here by Griffin. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Gerald McCoy in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Quick hitch, complete. It's Griffin. And they'll lose yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football, so there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the 2nd half, hoping for one big shot.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. 4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And it's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. He has enough for the 1st. Time to hop in as his defense will need to make a red zone stop, starting with his 2nd and 4. From the 17, Minshew. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. RG3, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get... So a victory here for the Washington Redskins, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big 2nd half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. and that got it done in this one.
So for the Redskins, a final win here means they'll finish at 14-2. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl.